What's up, my creepers? Creeperplanks got one here, and welcome back to Creeperplanks Survive. This is episode 23. In the last episode, we have built up this magnificent castle that I am standing in a pond. In the previous episode, we built this castle in one video, and it has turned out to be so good. And of course, we have a bit of a project to continue with this castle. But first, let me show you what I've done off camera. So after the last episode, I got a little bored and inspired, so I went ahead and completed the pathway going outside of the castle and made it lead all the way down to where we're going to start building the kingdom, and I think that is looking rather nice. And I've also started this side of the mountain. Of course, we've still got our texture and whatnot, but this is just to give us an idea of how the mountain is going to be shaped. I've got to finish the back of it as well. I pretty much got to the same part as this side over here, and I'm going to finish this mountain. That'll be the first thing we'll do probably. On the other side, I've also built a little something. I decided that I didn't like the front of the mountain all that much and went ahead and just fixed it up a little bit. So we've got some terraforming going all the way down to the bottom. We've kept the waterfall because I really like the way that looked. I just added some mossy cobblestone and some cobblestone in here to make it look rough, as the water's been running over it for years. And we've also got a dragon statue in the middle of a pond that it's leading to, and I think this looks really nice. Originally, I was gonna have a pathway wrapping around this way, but I didn't like the way that looked in the creative test world that I have, so I decided it'll go on the other side, so that way your eyes can focus on the statue over here. And I do still want to add a statue down here, but I just don't know of what. I tried a few statues in my creative test world of this world, and I didn't like a lot of them that I tried. I still have yet to find one that I like, but we'll see. Now what we're going to do is, like I said, probably finish up the mountain, so that way we can start on the inside of here and get our mega storage area ready to build, because I need a place to store all my stuff. And also, at the end of the last episode, or in between episodes, I've moved the axolotls from Fisherton over here, as well as brought my cats up. They are currently sitting in my room. Look at them go. They're so happy to have a bigger pond. I freaking love this castle, man. Okay, so I've done a little bit of work, and I've gotten the rough shape of the mountain complete. So if we jump off here and we start flying, and then we whip back around, you can see that the mountain is complete and wraps around the entirety of its base. Of course, I do still have to texturize it, but for the most part, that was a massive lag spike, but anyway. For the most part, the mountain's done, and I can finally start planning out the massive storage area underneath the castle. So we're going to land over here near the walkway. We're going to dig into the mountain, and we're going to go look at how much area we have to work with. This is the space that we have to work with for the mega storage unit, as well as the dungeons, the treasure room, and whatnot. And of course, we also have... Shut up, phone. We also have the underneath of the main keep right about here, so that will mostly be used for the dungeon, the treasure room, and the wine cellar. And then the rest of this will probably be used up for my storage area. I'm gonna hop in a creative test version of this world, and I'm going to play around with the design for those rooms I want to make, and I will see you all in probably a few weeks, if I'm gonna be honest, because it takes me forever to design things, and I like to do it on stream. So go follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Creeperpg101, and I will see you there for designing the interior of these rooms underneath the castle. Okay, I didn't feel like going to repair my tools, but ignore that. I've done some work on stream. Buttercup, she make noise. Okay. And I have built up the staircases going down to the basement of the castle, and I've also built up the walls to the rooms of the basement of the castle. So over here we're going to have a wine cellar. You're not supposed to be here. Anyway, my cat just stopped recording. That's cool. Anyway, we're gonna have a wine cellar in there, and then over here we're going to have a trophy room. Over here we're going to have a treasure room, and in here is where we're going to be storing all of our diamonds. And then all the way over here is going to be a prison room, and then over here is going to be a dungeon. You may be wondering, where's the storage gonna be? Well, if I can get through this door, it's going to be right down here, across from the wine cellar, and then it'll be down here, kind of. I gotta figure out where to build it, because it has to be within a chunk. and also kind of far down for the chests. I'm gonna get to building the interiors of these rooms, and I will see you guys in a bit. Okay, we've gotten ourselves another room complete, and that room is the wine cellar. It's looking pretty good in here, I think. I've always thought that, like, this combination of stairs and barrels always looked like something that would hold wine. And then we've also got the shelves of wine right here, and then we've got some barrels over here for storage, and even bigger barrels over here with smaller barrels ready to hold the wine. And then of course we've got more barrels over here and a nice ceiling design. And now we are going to move on to another room, and I'm thinking we start with this hallway. So let me go ahead and get that done real quick. Done. We have gotten another room kind of done, and I say kind of because, well, just the basic layout is finished. That room being the trophy room. I have a decent idea of what I want to go in here, but there's still definitely room for more trophies in the future. What I want to go in here is the usual, such as Ender Dragon Head, Egg, Breath, Beacon, Nether Star, first set of diamond armor, first set of iron armor, first wood pickaxe, first iron pickaxe, and yeah, and if not the first, then replicas of them. So I've got to go back to the first base that we had in Bedrock Edition and look around, see what I can find. Of course, the first diamond set is actually on me, kind of wearing it as netherite, so I'll have to make a replica of that. I think I want some pots around here too with the shards with these things on them, as well as maybe some armor trims as well scattered around, and maybe some boss heads, like, I don't know, the Wither's head, and if I can find the Elder Guardian's head. But yes, I'm going to go on a scavenger hunt for this stuff now. Alright, I've gotten the trophy room almost complete. There is a few things that we are missing, such as a few of the armor trims and some of the pottery shards that make up these decorative pots. We're missing 8 pottery shards because there's 20 in the game and I have 12. Yeah, I have 12. So we've got the Warden's Heart here from when I killed the Warden the first time, our first beacon, our first Nether Star. Gonna have a replica of our first dragon head here because our first dragon, or actually no, I'll probably take the first dragon head from the throne room and the first dragon egg from the throne room and put them here. And then I need to get some dragon's breath to put there. And we've got a wither rose here, our first pickaxes on this wall, our first sets of armor. We've got the Elder Guardian head, and I want to replace this block with a block of netherite in the future. Maybe. We'll see. My cat's on my keyboard again. Next room I'm going to work on will probably be the treasury, or the prison room. I haven't decided yet, but I'm sure I'll decide right about now. We've got another room done, and that room is the treasure room. We've got a bunch of gold everywhere, as well as some emeralds in the corner. And then in this room, we've got every single diamond block that I own stacked up. That is a stack in 22. And before you ask, no, it's not hollow. I'm going to, as I get more diamonds, fill this room up and then decorate it with blue concrete powder. So that is my goal for the diamonds, is just to fill this room up basically, and then decorate it with concrete powder. Imagine if it gets to the point where it's just like a solid block of diamonds and I can't walk in here anymore. That'd be crazy. But if it does get to that point, I have a small little closet over here that more diamonds can fit in. Excellent news. I decided to stop being lazy and went and got my tools repaired. And also we've gotten a few more rooms completed in the basement of the castle. We have the prison rooms completed, as well as the dungeon room. It's not all that detailed, just got like, I don't know what this is. I'm not even gonna try to explain it. Got some shackles, got an electric chair for reasons, some weapons for reasons, and basically, again, the same thing with as the barracks. Once you've seen one cell, you've seen them all. There you go, here's the cell. Got a toilet there, you got 2 boards to lay on. No button on this side. It seems I've spun my own web. Just kidding. We also have the stairway that will be going down to the storage area started. And now I've just got to get started on that. After a live stream, we have gotten the trophy room complete. I did a little bit of work off stream, like getting the final 2 pottery shards, but we've done it. And I've also managed to find the rib armor trim off stream, which was disappointing because we spent like the last bit of the stream looking for that. But it's okay because we got it complete. I've also went and killed the warden again just so I could have a replica head right there. We've got a creeper head here, ghast head here, a projectile wither head there, a ravager head there, wither head there, an enderman head there, and then the elder guardians right there. And yeah, this room is looking pretty good. Oh yeah, I also got some dragon's breath off stream as well. But we've managed to get every single armor trim, every single pottery shard, and I think it's looking pretty good in here. Now with that finally complete and me satisfied with that room, I'm thinking this hallway's a little bit barren, so I want to do something with this, and then we'll move on to doing the redstone down there, which should be hell. I mean, fun. It should be fun. All right, and with the basement all cleaned up, we are ready to start on the redstone. And we've also got... It's not cleaned up. I'm an idiot. Nice. I'm so good at flying, dude. We have now gotten this area actually complete this time. For real this time. So I've got it all decorated with some flower pots. An even bigger pot right here holding a cherry blossom sapling. And then we've got this hallway all decorated with some paintings. I didn't want to do too much here because, of course, the main attraction is going to be down there, the storage area. I think it's time we finally get started on that. This storage area is going to have, of course, a multi-item sorter as well as a super smelter, and this is probably where my portal is going to be. And then I'm also going to have an exit to fly out of here as well, and only an exit to fly out of. It's not going to be an entrance either. It's going to be, you'll see, it's got to deal with skulk sensors. It's going to be really cool. Okay, after a whole night of gathering up items and no sleep, I have gotten, I think, most of, or maybe all of what I need for the sorting system. And that's just a bunch of redstone stuff I'm not going to explain because even I'm not sure what it's for. I just looked at his inventory and just assumed kind of what I needed and how much I needed. Of course, I'm sure this won't be enough, but we'll see, won't we? I'm gonna go to bed now. I am very upset right now. I'm flying back from a spawn, and that's not why I'm upset. I'm upset because I just checked my recordings, and it turns out that my PC... My PC storage was almost full, and the MP4 files of the last recordings I've done have been corrupted because of it. Yeah, I need more storage, as you can kind of tell, because my world is lagging a lot right now. It's also probably because I'm loading a lot of chunks, but for the past week or so, I've gathered up almost every single block in the game, and I've recorded it, but since I've not been editing the clips down as I've been recording this video, turns out I didn't realize I ran out of storage and most of the clips didn't record. But I've got the items down here all categorized to where I want them to be. So we've got natural blocks, natural-ish blocks, we've got wood blocks. I went after the easier stuff first, like things I knew that I had laying around, and then I got every single terracotta, every single woolen carpet, every single concrete, all the ocean stuff, all the nether stuff. I just got everything, really. The only thing I don't have is mycelium and deep slate emeralds and deep slate coal, and I don't know what else. Oh yeah, I also duplicated all the armor trims so that way we can be sorting those as well. And also, I got started on the sorting system. So the way it works is I will input something, or my items in from down here. There'll be an input chest somewhere around here. They'll get filtered upwards, and then it will start sorting it. And the way it knows what item goes where is these chests back here. So basically, I'll have to take out an item like this. I'll have to place the item in and take the shears out, instead of taking the shears out and then placing the item in, like moving this into my inventory and then moving that back, because that'll mess it up. I gotta do it like that. So yeah, I'm not done building it yet, and I've also decided to go 6 blocks tall with the storage because I need a lot of storage. I'm not sure if this sorts shulker boxes as well, full of the items that you have, but if it doesn't, then that's fine. I'll probably just manually put the shulker boxes in, and that's not a problem. I also do want to have a shulker box unloader as well as a auto smelting area. So the storage room will be here, and then we'll have an auto smelting area over here, and then probably a pathway down the middle will lead to the exit outside behind the waterfall, which that will be a very cool thing that we're gonna do. So yeah, I'm just gonna get building the rest of this. I'm not gonna bother recording a time lapse because my storage is almost full. This is draining my life. I'm only halfway done with it now. I have one more slice to go, but oh my god. I've had to go and repair my elytra so much because of how much I keep falling off of it and how much damage it's doing to my elytra, but I also need to light this up. I need to put some lanterns like here and here. We can see the room is slowly coming together. I do want to decorate it a bunch, but as of right now, this is where we're at. And then behind us, we're going to have a smelting room and also a hallway leading down to over here, ouch, which will be our exit out. I'm going to have sculk sensors open up a door so I can fly out of here. I tried to put it somewhere else, but it didn't look as good. I might try to still move it around because I don't know if I really like it there because it's a little too low to the ground inside the cave, but we'll see. This is what the redstone is looking like behind it. It looks like one garbled mess to you all, I'm sure, but to me it makes sense. I know what everything does. I know why there are composters on top of the hoppers. I know why there are target blocks placed where. I know why there are rails placed where. Yeah, I'm understanding it, and that's the important thing. I explained to you all how it, like the basics of how it worked earlier, so hopefully you kind of understand why I have to do this. I'll definitely be leaving a link to the tutorial in the description below, but now it's time for me to build the final slice, and then I get the pleasure of sorting everything into it. That one didn't take nearly as long, and thank God, because I'm tired. Anyway, so if we head down these stairs, you'll see that I've finally added some lanterns in place to light this area up, and then we've also got this hallway looking kind of nice. We've got that's gotta go. The redstone room right here for me to walk in and fix whatever issues there are. Hopefully none. And yeah, it's just a big ol' empty room with a ceiling and a floor and some walls. What'd you expect? Oh yeah, and some redstone. Don't forget the redstone. And then we've got this room over here. I'm going to decorate it. I want to add some stairs wrapping around this area, just like as a little indent in the floor. And then I'm going to probably add like a tree or something in the middle here. I think that'll look cool. And then over here, we're of course going to do the smelting area like I've said I'm gonna do. And I want somewhere for there to be a shulker box unloader. It'll probably be in this wall, and I'll like have a hallway here or something. I don't know. We'll see. Probably have a hallway leading down to this area over here, so that way I can just fly out. It's not gonna be as epic as I thought, but hey, I'll at least have an exit out of here. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and start decorating this area up a little bit. Then after we're done decorating with that, I'll see you guys when I'm done. I've decorated the room. I've gotten a shulker box unloader, and I'm finally ready to test the sorting system, although I do have to admit I'm very nervous and also kind of tired, if you couldn't tell by my voice. But anyway, the room is looking pretty good. I thought I'd throw down another cherry blossom tree down here with a little creek of water going through with some boulders and some cherry petals. We've got all the items categorized and where they need to be. I combined some items like the utility blocks. I combined with light blocks, the ore blocks. I combined with just regular blocks of iron and gold and stuff like that, as well as their raw forms and all that. And yeah, I think that's basically every item in the game besides a few rare ones like deep slate coal and emeralds. But yeah, I have every item in the game basically, which was supposed to be the main focus of this episode, but you know, my PC. But behind us we have the shulker box unloader. Basically I put in the shulker boxes up here, and then the empty shulker boxes will come there, and the rest of the items will get dispersed into the sorting system. So now the only thing I have to do is go and grab a shulker box. So we'll grab a little bit of everything really, even some stuff that we don't really have in the sorting system, those being the heads. I'm really hoping this all goes as planned, because if it doesn't and it breaks, I'ma cry. I'ma do a big cry. Now let's go and place this in here. Fingers crossed that everything works. So this is working so far. Good. Really hoping it works. Okay, so there was a lot of issues. First of all, the hoppers weren't really connected, and then they were getting locked. And now that they're not getting locked, I can finally place this back in, and it's dispensing its items, and I'm very nervous because we're about to see if this thing works or not. Okay, so it recognizes that there is items in there. It turned off. That's kind of scary. I think it's because the minecart is moving around, but we'll see. Where's the minecart at? Oh, there it is. All right. Okay, coming back around. Okay, so it is successfully picking up the items, and I think it's dispersing them, so it's sorting. Are there any items making their way to over here? It doesn't look like it yet, but I'm sure we'll get some items over here soon. So I know we've gotten wool in this system. Oh! It's actually sorting it. I built it correctly. That's cool. I've done it. It's sorting. This is exciting. This is very exciting. Okay. Oh, it's going up. The number's going up. And now we should see grass being put in here soon enough, hopefully. And here's the shulker box returned to us. I'm gonna flip these the other way around. It's beautiful. It's working. That's crazy. Oh, letting us know that the items are being put in. I love this. I love this. This is so cool, dude. I have the biggest smile on my face right now because I'm so proud that I built this. It was kind of complicated. I was afraid it wasn't going to work, but it works. And now I can store all of my items, and I'm going to be so organized now. You guys don't even know. I'm going to take all my items from every single base and just sort it just because I want to use this thing. I'm going to sit here and wait for the shulker box's items to be put where they need to. I think we've got a good bit. I really hope this thing doesn't break. Oh, we've got a good while to go. I'll see you guys in a bit. Excellent news. All the items have been properly sorted and nothing has broken. So we've got all the items where they need to be, and I'm still in shock that this thing works. It's amazing. Even all this over here was sorted. It's incredible. It really is. But anyway, I've gotten, in the time that was sorting and even past that, I've gotten a super smelter all set up, got some blast furnace back there, and then this is just on and off for, yeah. I spent all my brain power on this and just this room's design, so leave me alone. But I've also designed an exit over here. It's really cool. I like the way it looks, I like the way that it feels, and we can fly through here. Okay. Nice. You more so kind of have to walk up to it and then start flying right about now. Okay, nice. I'm really happy with the way that this project is turning out so far. I do have to figure out the kinks of that door though, because the rocket is a bit fast. So I've got to make it a steeper slope, I think. Maybe I just got to start flying right off the bat, like this. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Alright, that's sick. Okay, I got a little too excited about that, but yes, I will probably be using that a lot more than I'd like to admit. I'm gonna go do it again. It detects me, and then I take off. Alright, it's gonna take some practice, but I can do that. I'm not gonna adjust it, actually. I think it's fine just the way it is. So cool too, dude. Alright, I'm gonna let my character sleep now, because I'm gonna get some sleep real life. Alright, it's the next day, and I've just finished editing down all the clips into a video. I honestly didn't think it was gonna reach as far as it did. I think it's longer than last episode. I was really struggling thinking of what else I could do this episode, but I don't think I need to do anything else because the episode's already long enough. I was thinking about decorating the mountain, but I'll probably do that off camera in all honesty, because let's face it, it's boring. Nobody really wants to see that. So, but I also wanted to check the sorting system because I forgot to see if the mob heads were put in here or not. Oh, that would explain it. Yeah, those two missing hoppers would explain it. Okay, so that's why I didn't see them yesterday. I'm really satisfied with the storage room. I'm really happy with the way that it came out, and I'm really happy with the way that this room came out, as well as the exit. And if you're wondering how this works, I have a calibrated skulk sensor up in the roof here that only detects me on this side when I'm flying, so it can only be used as an exit and only when I'm flying. You'll see, now it opens. Now it's closed because I'm not flying. Now if I start flying... Nice. Dude, that thing is so much fun. With everything done, you know what that means. It's time for the outro. Thank you all very much for watching this video. If you did like the video, be sure to leave a like if you want to. Subscribe to the channel if you've not already. Want to. Creeperplanks 1. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Hey. Why are you still watching?